There is a question that has haunted philosophers, kings, and ordinary people for centuries. And I want to ask it to you right now before we go any further. Would you rather be completely happy, but small, or restless, but alive? There is a kind of happiness that is not really happiness at all. It is comfort. It is the pig who has eaten well, who lies in the sun with a full belly, who wants nothing more, because it has never imagined anything more. It does not know what it is missing, and because it does not know, it does not grieve. Satisfied, finished, done. And then there is the other kind, the human kind, the kind that eats and still feels something hollow, that achieves and immediately looks further, that lies awake at night, not from pain, but from the unbearable sense that there is more, that this is not finished, that they are not finished. The philosopher Stuart Mill said it 150 years ago. It is better to be a human being dissatisfied than a pig satisfied. Better to be Socrates unhappy than a fool happy. Today I want to tell you why your restlessness is not a problem. It is your greatest gift. Vikram was 32, and everyone around him told him he had made it. Government job, stable salary, pension, a small flat in a decent neighborhood. His mother called her friends. His father finally exhaled after 30 years of quiet worry. At every family gathering, someone pointed at Vikram and said, "See him, that one found his way." And Vikram smiled. He ate the sweets, he shook the hands. Then he drove home alone, parked in the building compound, sat in the car 20 minutes without turning off the engine, and felt nothing. Not happiness, not pride. A strange, uncomfortable, embarrassing nothing. He told himself something was wrong with him, that he was ungrateful. He tried to be satisfied. He listed his blessings every morning. He told himself, this is enough, this is good. But the hunger would not leave. He started reading after dinner, books on economics, history, how systems work. He started asking questions nobody asked at his office. Why does this process take 11 days when it could take 3? Why does this form still exist? His colleagues told him to relax. His boss told him not to make waves. His wife, gently, asked why he couldn't just be happy. But Vikram had begun to understand something. The dissatisfaction was not ingratitude. It was not weakness. It was information. His mind telling him, the life you are living, comfortable as it is several sizes too small for who you actually are. The pig does not suffer because it has no vision beyond the pen, but a human being with vision, placed inside a pen, that is a different story entirely. Vikram began to write. Notes first, then a blog, then an application to a policy research fellowship he found at midnight on a Tuesday, half convinced he would be rejected before he finished typing his name. He was not rejected. 5 years after that night in the car, he was leading a team redesigning a public service process that would affect 300,000 people in his state. Real people, real change. His name on work that mattered. He told me once, the only reason any of this happened is because I refused to be comfortable. Not because comfort was bad, but because for me, comfort would have been dishonest. I knew there was more, and pretending otherwise would have been a slow betrayal of myself. Satisfaction without growth is stagnation wearing a smile. The pig is not wrong to be satisfied. The pig is a pig. It was built for the pen. But you are not a pig. You were built with the terrible, beautiful capacity to imagine something better, to see what does not yet exist and feel its absence like a physical ache. That restlessness, inconvenient, socially awkward, impossible to explain to people who do not feel it, is not a flaw in your design. It is the design. Do not kill it to make other people comfortable. Do not medicate it with entertainment and routine. Your hunger is not a problem to be solved. It is a direction to be followed. You have the wound of awareness. And from that wound, if you do not close it too quickly with comfort, something extraordinary will grow. Stay hungry. Stay honest. Stay beautifully, productively unsatisfied. And build something worthy of the restlessness you were given. If this lit something inside you, press like, share it with one person who has forgotten that their hunger is a gift. Subscribe to Aaron Motivational Tales. This channel exists for exactly one kind of person, the one who refuses to be the pig